Right now, we have 18th century politics with 19th century institutions, government, with 20th century technology, trying to solve 21st century problems. We've created institutions that by design don't change quickly, because a lot of what we need in society is stability. You can build new laws and structures, but if the people inside don't understand why, when I say people, I mean civil servants themselves, and don't co-create and have the skills and mindset, then it's going to be very difficult for them to sway. Apolitical is a global peer-to-peer learning platform that we're working hand in hand with helping government transform itself. And we believe that by supporting the people in government, it can be a force multiplier. So we help them with the skills, knowledge, and the inspiration they need to really help our society. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't understand the skills, you don't know how to run a good meeting, you don't communicate clearly, you don't understand how digital works, it's a problem. There's a big move in government right now to think about digital and tech. Let's forget about digital and just put people at the center again and say, we have people. What do those people want? What do they need? And then how can tech be an enabler to that? So tech has become an ends instead of a means. And I think the same has become with democracy. Democracy has become an ends instead of a means. So I am so positive and optimistic that citizen-centric policy is here and it's coming, and that if we stay committed to it, it will stay. Why? If done well, it will have better outcomes. If you have better outcomes, you have better satisfaction. And that's that healthy cycle that happens over and over again. Technology allows for you to make faster, more accurate decisions if and only if the underlying assumptions built into the system are accurate or just or fair. And I think there's a drive right now because of technology, maybe driven by capitalism, to be faster, that faster is always better. You know the tortoise and the hare, right? So I think one mindset that we have to have when we're making policy is that fast isn't always better. So I'm an athlete, and I think about two modes, offense or defense. The Chinese are playing offense right now. They know what they want. They know what sort of economy they want. They know what sort of society they want. They have a long-term plan. They got an offensive strategy and they're going. The West, a lot of the rest of the world, are playing defense. What have we been and how do we hold on to that? The world's changing. We don't have an offense. You cannot do effective policymaking if you're not clear about the values. I think it's a big opportunity right now to say, what do we want to be? We're going to figure this out. Now, we can't keep our eye off the ball and just think it's going to happen. We need to make it happen. Just look at history. We figured stuff out. We dropped bombs on Hiroshima, the Americans did, and we said, end of nukes. Dolly the sheep was cloned, and we said, we don't want cloning anymore. Genetic engineered twins in China last year. We said, we don't want that. We get to decide our future, you know? It's not up to the government, it's up to us. I get asked a lot about why gender equality is important. And I've kind of gotten to the point where like, really? Like, we're half the population. For a long time, women haven't been engaged in policymaking as much because they haven't had the power. Now we're seeing governments change because why? Women are using their political power to get into government and ask different questions. It's as simple as that. It's time for women to see themselves in leadership and to encourage other women to get involved in leadership and, most importantly, support each other while we're in it. I want to get to that point where we're not even asking the question about why gender equality is important. We just hire the best people.